Hey guys, it's Holly, aka Pot and Minifig Pals, and to be completely honest with you, I'm very exhausted. So for today's video, I wanted to talk a bit about Mos Eisley Cantina. Now, I've been editing Diagon Alley on and off for like the past 3 or 4 days, and even then, there was still a lot of mistakes in that video. It wrecked me, honestly. So I thought today I would kind of talk about something that I have had a few questions on, and that is whether or not I will be purchasing the Mos Eisley Cantina set. Now, before this set was released, I did say that I was interested in purchasing it. Like I've said a few times, the Cantina band theme is my ringtone. I love that scene in A New Hope. It's one of my favorite Star Wars scenes of all time, honestly, that whole Cantina band sequence, and I was really looking forward to it. Now, this was going to be a UCS set, so in my mind, I was like, all right, this is going to be expensive. However, now that this set's released and I've seen what it's like, and I also have seen the price tag of 530 Australian dollars, I'm honestly not too sure whether or not I'm going to be purchasing it anymore, which is such a shame because I thought this set was going to be my first Star Wars UCS set. Now, there are a lot of factors contributing to this. Now, firstly, it's the build of the set itself. Now, I'm not 100% sold on it, to be completely honest. Like, I honestly didn't know what to expect. I thought, okay, it has to look somewhat like Obi-Wan's hut because there were those clips, which funnily enough, I don't actually know where Obi-Wan's hut is going to connect. And even fun fact, I bought a Luke's land speeder purely because I was like, all right, the Cantina's coming. I want to make sure I have it. It was my first Luke's land speeder. Honestly, really like it. Glad I bought this set. But now I'm looking at the Cantina and I'm honestly not 100% sold. I think the set is really good and I have some ideas of what I would do with it if I did purchase it. The big plan I had was to do what a lot of people do with the UCS Falcon, and that is put it inside a coffee table. Now, the way I'm thinking about this is you get the Cantina and you kind of just set it up, and then you have the Rise of Skywalker Falcon parked in like a loading dock, and then you have Obi-Wan's hut and Luke's land speeder and create this like really beautiful display, as those are sets I also own. They are some of the first Star Wars sets I've ever owned. I also just think a coffee table for sets like these and Cloud City and things like that, if you're going to display them, those are the perfect way to do it. Then again, you can't have that many coffee tables, so you kind of have to pick and choose the Star Wars set you're going to choose. Now, the things I do like about this set are the fact that, one, we get the Cantina band. Unfortunately, it's not all band members, as you only get 3, but I'm really glad they're in there. Han Solo for me is also a big draw because I have every other New Hope figure besides that Han Solo, because he was only in the Death Star and the older Mos Eisley Cantina set, which unfortunately I missed out on, and that set is now very pricey, and even the figure on his own is about 40 Australian dollars, and I just can't bring myself to spend that much money on him. There are also a lot of other really cool figures like the Imperial Spine. You also get some of the Sand Troopers with the new Stormtrooper helmet. Greedo is also really cool, although like a lot of people, I'm disappointed in the fact that he doesn't have arm printing, especially since older variants of this figure did have it. I also love the Dewback mold. I think it looks so good, and I'm really glad that they didn't do a brick built one. But as a whole, even when I open up the set, I'm just not 100% sure on it. I do think the set overall does look really good, and I'm pretty impressed by it, but I'm just not sure whether or not it's for me. So hopefully I'll see it in the Lego store and they'll have it in the glass cabinet, and I'll be able to decide in person, because I feel like these photos don't completely do it justice. But another thing that's really holding me back right now is the fact that I just bought Diagon Alley. Like, Lego literally released 2 of the best sets of the year back to back, and they are both very expensive items. So for people like me who are Star Wars and Harry Potter fans, it's a massive expense to bear, and I honestly just don't think I can do that right now. Maybe later on in the year when I've had some time to save and put some money aside for a set like this, I might change my mind and I might pull the trigger, but in terms of a release day, I can't do it. Especially since I just bought the micro-scale Hogwarts castle, and yes, most of that was paid for by selling some old stuff that I had, including an electric hoverboard, but even then, I just can't bring myself to spend the money on this set right now. I'm super interested to watch a bunch of reviews on these and see if someone can work out how to clip on Obi-Wan's hut. I have seen a few clips, and I know you can clip like that separate building to the main compartment of the set, but I don't know if Obi-Wan's hut is also going to connect. I feel like it has to. Like, they would not put those clips on that set if you weren't going to be able to clip it in. I also think this set is going to draw a lot more people in with The Mandalorian Season 2 coming out, so it'll be really interested to see how all that goes down, and does Tatooine appear in Series 2 again? I kind of think it will, honestly. But let me know, what are your thoughts on Mos Eisley? And if you're a Harry Potter fan as well who did purchase Diagon Alley, let me know if you're going to purchase this one as well. I feel like it'll be pretty interesting, as I have seen quite a few people as well tossing up between Mos Eisley and Diagon Alley. For me personally, I'm a bigger Harry Potter fan, so Diagon Alley was a must buy for me. But I do think if you're a massive Star Wars fan, this set is really appealing as well. It also looks like we might be getting a brick-built Yoda lightsaber coming out very soon. Now, I'm starting to think that this could be the promotion that ties in with Mos Eisley. Otherwise, my other option is maybe it's one to tie in with the child buildable figure, but I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Either way, I think it's a really cool gift with purchase, and I feel like in the future that would be the perfect thing to do with a May the 4th promo, honestly. Like, I just want Anakin's lightsaber as a brick-built lightsaber. That's all I care about. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel down below, and until next time, I'll see you later.